Welcome back to the In the Spotlight podcast. I'm Samayar Khan and I'm reporting to you from my home in self-isolation. It's day 4 and it's Thursday, March 26th, 2020. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get into the news for today. Today, there was 170 new cases of COVID-19 in Ontario, bringing the provincial total to 858 cases and a total of 4,043 confirmed and presumptive cases in all of Canada. Today, a man in his 40s who worked at Superstore in Oshawa died of COVID-19, leading Ontario's death toll to 15. The numbers of the cases are increasing rapidly every day, so it's important to understand the reason to stay home as much as possible so that we can flatten the curve because this virus affects everyone of all ages. Today, Premier of Ontario Doug Ford addressed the issue of price gouging, where companies are hiking up the prices of hand wipes, sanitizers, gloves, and masks amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Doug Ford explains.
When it comes to price gouging, I have zero tolerance for price gouging. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. A company like that would be selling hand wipes for that cost. I can't even describe the words what I'm about to say, but I'll tell you what we're doing. We're bringing this to cabinet, and we're going to put an order that is going to be illegal for price gouging. But a message to anyone who price gouges, we're coming after you. We're going to come after you hard. I'm going to protect the people of this province. And the price gouging, we're going to put this order through cabinet, and they're done. They're going to be gone.
In other news, Justin Trudeau also addressed the tech scams that are floating around. The scam is targeting people who've lost their jobs amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Justin Trudeau explains.
I'm sorry to say there appears to be a text scam going around on the new emergency response benefit. I want to remind everyone that the government's website is the best place to find reliable information on everything we're doing.
And that was the news for today. So today I didn't really do much. I had my online class for my multi-platform visuals course for college, and my professors gave us a lesson on how to use Photoshop and editing softwares to improve our interviews on Skype. After I did that, I listened to the Weeknd's album for like the 50th time, and it's so good. So today I'm going to do a mini album review, and yes, we have to support our amazing Canadian artists. This is Rate That Album with Sama. So The Weeknd released his album on March 20th, 2020, and it's titled After Hours, and he released about 14 tracks. So I don't know about you guys, but releasing an album at this time was so smart because everybody's stuck at home in quarantine, and it's the best time to release a music project so that you can listen to the album in its entirety and enjoy it. Each song is so good. I love the beats in each song. I noticed that each song was able to put me into some sort of trance, and the songs do have a trance and house music vibe. The album was amazing, so each song tells a different story, and I enjoy his music because it transcends all these different genres. The Weeknd doesn't just do one genre. He's really good at experimenting with different genres, and literally there's just not one bad song he can do. For example, the song Hardest to Love gave me trance music vibes, and it's the type of song you can listen to on a quiet drive at night. Does anybody else feel the same? The song Scared to Live also brings out his traditional R&B genre that he usually does, and it's just amazing. Also, the song Blinding Lights that he released in November. It's a song that reminds me of songs from the 80s. It gives me that whole 80s vibe with the beat and the tune. So that particular song reminded me of a song from the 80s, and my family said the same thing. So we had to Google it. And when we Googled it, a lot of people said it sounds like the beat from Take On Me by Aha. And I think it does sound like that. It kind of does. And I'm not mad at it. It sounds great. I can't pick a favorite song from the album, so here's my top 3 right now. I would pick Blinding Lights, Faith, and Save Your Tears. I just like the melodies, the beats, but then again, my favorite songs from the album, they change every day, so it's hard to pick a favorite. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, my review of the album. Drum roll, please. So, I'm giving this album a 10 out of 10, and here's why. I rate albums on how I listen to them. If I find myself skipping songs, which I probably would, I would probably give it a lower rating. But this is one of those albums I can't find a song that I don't like, and I haven't skipped anything from beginning to end, and I can listen to the album all the way through multiple times without skipping songs. Now let's talk about the highlight of my day. The highlight of my day was definitely listening to this album. When you're stuck at home, music for me is an escape, especially in difficult and uncertain times like these. It literally soothes your spirit. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of this album. You should check it out if you haven't already. And that concludes the podcast for today. I hope it was fun, and I'm Samaya Khan, and this has been In the Spotlight.